It's one of the oldest markets in the Northeast, maybe the country. 1790, I believe, Richard? But we're here today to, as a get to know my good friend Joe Kelleher. But before we get festivities underway, I'd like to bring my good friend Richard Janess up. He's our host today at this beautiful market.
Welcome, everyone. I want you to remember this day, July 20th, because this is sort of a kickoff for a political campaign for Mr. Joe Kelleher, who's running for City Council here in Schenectady. So on November 4th, when he wins, you remember the beginnings of it right here, Arthur's Market. Do we have any registered voters in the house? Raise your hand. Because if we do, we need you to sign a petition to help Joe Kelleher get on the ballot. So we'll be doing that later. There's a table over there. Go look at Joe's literature, and there's photographs of his beautiful family. And we also have a buffet here. There's a free buffet, so help yourself, everyone. There's some breezy pasta salad. It's called breezy because that's what they called it in Better Homes and Gardens. And a rice salad with a nice sesame dressing, watermelon, and some homemade cookies made by Grace. Is Grace here? She's here yet. And so without any further ado, I'm going to introduce a very special person, Joe Kelleher's wife. Please give a warm welcome to Linda Kelleher.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you all for being here today. While thinking about what I was going to say today, the words I tell Joe repeatedly guided me. I tell Joe, if they meet you, they will vote for you. So I'm going to tell you our story. Joe and I have been married almost 2 years. Before Joe came into my life, I was already involved in the neighborhood at many levels. When the city needed someone to organize residents to get input for the city's 2020 plan, residents present at the meeting thought I would be a good choice for president of the then defunct Central State Street Neighborhood Association. Temporary, it turned into 13 years in counting, and I have become more and more involved, becoming the neighborhood's delegate to Schenectady United Neighborhoods. I have continued to serve on boards and committees with the city and community organizations, but we aren't here for me tonight. This is my point for telling you all this. Schenectady is a city that I love and serve, the city that I am passionate about, and I believe my husband, Joe Kelleher, loves the city that I love and serve and will fight to better the people's quality of life. I believe he will listen to what people want for our city. As we walk door to door, meeting and talking to residents about their concerns, we realize what political party you belong to matters far less than listening with your heart to people's concerns. My husband, Joe Kelleher, doesn't pretend to know what is best for all of you, but he's eager to hear from you, the taxpayers, the men and women who go to work every day just like we do. All of you who still believe in the city of Schenectady, you whose parents lived and raised their families here, and you who are living and raising your families. You have a right to be heard. You have the right to be included in deciding what you want for your city, the city of Schenectady. You are their employer. The city council and mayor should work for you. If you believe they aren't doing a good job, you have the right and the opportunity to fire them. That opportunity comes on election day. It is really that simple. I am here today to ask you, are you happy with what is happening and what has happened to our city? If you're not, are you ready for change? Are you ready to end the one-party shenanigans of closed meetings and secrecy? Are you ready for someone who will listen to you? Are you ready for someone who will think of your wants and needs? Then you are ready for my husband, Joe Kelleher. He adopted this city as his home 2 years ago and has been involved in our city ever since. He is a proud man. He's proud to be an Air Force veteran, a husband, and a father of 2 handsome and accomplished sons. Sean just graduated from Pasadena College with a degree in computer technology. Richie's a Marine who's injured serving his country and is home now. Joe continues to serve our country by serving veterans. He is the commander-elect of the American Legion Post 1092, the only physical home in the entire county of Schenectady. He's also chaplain of the County American Legion and the American Legion Riders. He's involved in several volunteer organizations. Joe is on the board of SAC TV, and he has his own show, Schenectady Online. He's a hands-on guy, helping to build split rail fences in Woodlawn Park, cleaning the Mount Pleasant Athletic Field, and in other neighborhoods, providing his DJing services for neighborhood picnics, sharing his computer expertise with neighborhood associations and Schenectady United Neighborhoods. Next, to create their web or Facebook pages. I could go on and on, but you aren't here for me. And what you don't see is that Joe is invested in the city of Schenectady. So I believe in Joe Kelleher. I believe he will work for you. He will listen to what you want for your city. I am proud to introduce to you all my husband, my candidate, and the people's candidate for Schenectady City Council, Joe Kelleher.
Thank you. Wow. How do I live up to that? I guess I already have. I didn't even realize it. I can't thank all of you enough for being here, really. This is a fantastic day. It's a fantastic moment because Linda and I took an opportunity to visit someplace new today. We went to the Bethel A&E Church, where we've been many times before for meetings, but never been to one of their services. And we went there for their 72nd anniversary celebration today. And it was one of the most wonderful experiences that I've ever had here in the city. We met people. In fact, I saw a dear friend of mine who I haven't seen in probably 3 years, since we're right around when we met. And something pulled her to that church today. And she didn't quite know what it was. But it was the same thing that pulled us to that church today. And it's all the reason that we're here. It's something so many people have forgotten about. Okay? They forgot the values that we grew up with. And that's what we need to bring back this city. Something that I carry around with me, and I wouldn't normally do this, because they say, this guy's a religious kook or something like that, right? But I have a Bible with me. Because everything that we know and that we need to understand, all the laws that we need to follow, are right inside this Bible. They're all there. It doesn't matter what it does matter for some reason, or for one reason or another, of all the additional laws and such that are there. But if we go by the values, the base values of why we're on this earth, that every one of us are created equal, that's the most important thing. It's not about a party. Because I'll tell you what's happened in the city, as many of you have told me, on all sides of the aisle. Okay? Not only the left or the right, it's been the people down the middle, it's people to the far right, it's people to the far left, is that this city has gone awry. The one-party rule that we've had here has taken over, and the backroom deals are coming, and the cronyism is there, and the favoritism is there. And I've talked about this in great lengths to a lot of people. And they're all telling me the same thing. How come we're spending all this money on putting one stretch of road in when there are all these other potholes in the entire city? Why are my taxes so high on my property when people like some of the big businesses here in town are getting all these tax breaks or free rides? Why are my taxes going up and theirs aren't? My wife and I just had a property assessed. We got denied. Our assessment got denied. And why? Most people believe it's probably because my last name is Kelleher. Okay? And because I threatened the status quo. And that's good, because now I have an opportunity to take them to court. And I will fight for that. And it's not just a fight for me, it's a fight for everyone in this city who's going through the exact same thing that I have with seeing everybody else get the tax breaks but you. It's all of our taxpayer funds that are going up to city council, and they use it and wastefully spend it. But mind you, this is a lot done by the city council majority. You already have a voice on city council that's really on your side, and Vince Riggi. And I want to be the additional voice to be up there to help him. Inside this little Bible case, and I'm going to open this up, I want to show you these two things, okay? There's actually two Bibles. One that I got because I'm now the chaplain, as my wife said, for the American Legion Riders, and it's from it's called Hope on the Highway, and it's the New International Version. This version of the Bible was given to me, by my son when he went to the Marine Corps. And he handed this to me. He told me to keep it with me. And I always have. The other thing that I have is something that many folks who've made their way up to public office have carried with them. It's a copy of the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. These are the rules that we live by. These are the rules that people have tend to gotten away from. And this is why I'm running for city council. It's because everything starts at a grassroots level. Everything starts at a local level. And all of you being here shows me that that's what it's all about. Because I have all of you rallying behind me as I lead the charge. I will not stand behind you. I will stand in front of you. And I hope that you'll be behind me when it comes to election day, because I want to be there for you. I want to go up to city council from between now and then, like I have in the past, and talk about your concerns. Those are the things that matter. It's not falling on deaf ears anymore. I'm not going to have it. You don't want it anymore. But the city council seems to feel that it's okay for them to appoint one of their own. Somebody who I've heard from many people they are not happy with. They're not happy with the way that things have happened. So we're going to make it happen. I want to be your choice for city council, not theirs. To show what happened and how this is all happening, when I came here to Richards one day, okay, right here to Arthur's Market, my wife and I were in over here. And I think Joe was one of your shows. We came in here to Arthur's Market, and here's Richard, and he pulls me aside, and he says, "So you're running for city council, huh?" That sound all right? It sounds like it's there. He said, "We're going to get you elected this year." He says, "No matter what we have to do, we're going to get you elected this year." He says, "We're going to play fair, but we're going to make it happen." Richard, as you all know, is a Democratic man, okay? And there were some issues that he stood behind and that I stood behind, you know, that were a little off, but you know what? We both have the same thing at heart. The heart of the people and what the people want. It's all about what's right and what's good. What we all want. The basic values of what God put us on this earth for. To take care of one another and do what's right. So, when Richard came to me and said that he wants to hold this Meet the Candidate event and kick off the campaign for me, I said, "Yep, I'm all on board." That works for me, okay? Because we talked about this little organization called Democrats for Kelleher, okay? That we're kind of floating around the idea about. But you know what? Last night, I had a senator, who shall remain nameless, said, "Well, what about starting an organization called Democrats for Kelleher?" And I said, "Funny you should say that." Because a lot of people from the city, like I said, on both sides of the aisle, Democrats alike are not happy with their own party and how they're running this city and running it into the ground. Where is all the money going? A lot of the money going into downtown. Are we seeing any money coming into Central State Street? No. Are you guys seeing a lot of money coming into Mount Pleasant? No, I didn't think so. I went over, we were over in Hamilton Hill earlier today. We don't see a lot of money going up into Hamilton Hill, but I see a whole lot of downtown building up, don't I? Do you too? Is that the way you want it all to go, is downtown? So let's start building up the communities, because that's what the community development block grant money is for. It's not all going into downtown, it's for the community. And the community means Mount Pleasant, and the community means Hamilton Hill, and Central State, and 12309, and Eastern Avenue, and Bellevue, thank you, and the Stockade, okay, and Woodlawn, okay. What about Scotia? Scotia are our neighbors. And I'll tell you what's happened in Scotia that I found out, okay? The mayor of Scotia, if I'm not mistaken, okay, or the town supervisor of Scotia, has been going along the docks, which we really need to start working on. Because Schenectady's waterfront was the mainstay here, if you go back and look in the 50s and 60s and 70s. That was it, okay? They're telling people that they can't park their boats over in Scotia. They can't dock over in Scotia, and are ticketing boats against the law. That's a New York State waterway, and that's not going to happen anymore. So can Schenectady influence Scotia? Absolutely can, and vice versa too. We need to partner with all these surrounding communities, because they're our neighbors. They want to come back into downtown again. Back a few weeks ago, we had the petitions going around down over here to stop the Schenectady Casino. Okay? Believe me, I'm all about having business here, because we need the jobs here in Schenectady. We have a lot of very good, qualified local people here in Schenectady to take care of jobs. But what happened with all the stores that were downtown here in Schenectady and all the markets? They went to all the surrounding communities. Remember when Rotterdam Mall opened? What happened with Rotterdam Mall? What's happening with it now? All the stores are leaving. This is a golden opportunity for Schenectady to start putting their money into smaller businesses and start bringing the community back up. We have one market here in Schenectady, one supermarket. It's up at Eastern Avenue, Price Chopper. That's it. We have food deserts otherwise all the way around. They were just talking about a food desert up in Hamilton Hill. There's no place to walk around there that you can go get a fresh apple. Okay? So how about let's get an
apple at Arthur's Market.
They can get an apple at Arthur's Market. That's right. So how about bringing like an Arthur's Market type co-op up into Hamilton Hill and working with one of the churches that go over that way? How many people do you think up there would appreciate having a fresh apple or a banana or a peach on a hot summer day, fresh, okay, in one of these food desert areas that we have around? That's something that we can do from the city council, and that's something that we can help them with, okay? I'm not on city council, okay, but these are where the ideas come from. They come from every one of you. They come from me. We have to stop talking about it, and we have to start standing up and doing it. And that's what I plan to do. For as long and longer than my wife knows me, and from her speaking to my family, even though my wife doesn't like me a lot, okay? You know that, right?
Nope.
My wife loves me dearly, okay? Even though she tries to deny it sometimes. I know.
We love her.
Wait, that's right. Everybody loves her, right? Everybody's standing in line trying to kill me off here. I don't know what that's all about. But in all honesty, it all starts with people taking action to their words. They can't be afraid anymore to stand up to the things that are wrong in this city. They have to make a change. In order to have the change, they have to make the change. And like my wife said, this is a job that these people report to you, not you to them. And you have every right, if they're not doing their job, to fire them and hire somebody new that will do the job. I'm asking for that opportunity. Enjoy, have fun. This is a time for us to enjoy and get to know one another, for you guys to get to know who I am. My family is planning on stopping by at some point later on tonight, and I would be more than happy to come up here and introduce them to you if they can make it up. I'm from Saratoga. I was raised in Saratoga. Anybody who tells you that I'm not from this area has not done their homework. My mother's been up in Saratoga practically all her life, and she's been selling real estate up there since she was selling caves. Okay. My dad, both mom and dad met in New Jersey, but they moved up over here because my grandmother was born and raised in Saratoga Springs. They named a bench after her at the Saratoga Racecourse. Okay? I still think the newspapers she used to hang over there are still there. It was crazy. But this is my home now. I married Linda 2 years ago, and she brought me in even before that and introduced me to folks at the American Legion. And now here I am 2 years later, their commander. Okay? I'm an Air Force veteran, and I'm proud to have served my country. I belong to multiple organizations, and I'd be happy to sit down with you for an hour and go over my resume, right, Richard? Right? We had a lot of fun with it, and I want you to know who I am too. So sit down, talk with me. If you can't meet with me today, call me again. Call me. Check out my website at kelleherforcouncil.com. Send me an email. My phone number, my email are both up on the website. You can get the information from me today. We're walking around with petitions later on this afternoon and continuing on and on and on after that. We're getting the Alliance Party petitions now. I've been endorsed by the Republican Party. The Alliance Party petition, from Roger Hull has been a phenomenal advancement in this city. It's a culmination of all the parties that are involved here in the city to make the city a better place to live for her people. It's time for the people to take back her city. It's time for the people to take back their city. This is my city. It's our city. Let's make it happen. I'm Joe Kelleher. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn it back over to Joe Sinatra.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Kelleher, unbelievable. Thank you, Joe. I just want to say it was an honor. Joe came up to me about a month and a half ago and he said, you know, I'm going to do a little get to know me thing here at Arthur's. Would you mind doing it? No questions asked. One of the nicest people that I have got to know, and I've only known him 2-3 years now. But what you see is what you get. He reminds me so much. And I don't like to get into the political organizations and parties of an ex-mayor of Schenectady, Mayor Frank Ducey. I was very proud to serve with Frank in Aquinas. I used to love to sit and talk with him. He's still doing very well. He's in Florida right now, but he always told me one thing. Joey, I always wanted to do what was best for Schenectady. And even if it wasn't in the party lines, I think that's the way you got to be. And I know that Joe would do that, definitely, without a doubt. And I'm so proud of him. I'm going to have you see this, and I'm just, what this whole thing is to get to know Joe. I have some entertainers here tonight. We're going to put a little icing on the cake, and we hope to have fun. Please go up and talk with him, talk to lovely Linda's wife. But be careful, Joe. You're right. There are a lot of people that want to take you out.
I know. And I can understand why.
And sign his petition.
And sign his petition. I say that respectfully, you know that. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get on with the show here today. The first song I'm going to do represents, I do Sinatra. This song represents this area of Schenectady. What Joe is out there going to give you his 150% to improve not only the city but the outlying areas, and that's a good point. It's not just all about Schenectady. And I learned something just from listening to Joe speak today. So I'm going to do this song. You all heard the tune. I changed the words a little. It's called Schenectady, My Kind of Town. Schenectady, right here. Nice place to live. Now this could only happen to a guy like me. It happened in a place like this, Arthur's, right here in the Arthur's Stockade. And so I say to each of you most generously, as I throw each and one of you a kiss, this is my kind of town. Schenectady is my kind of town. Schenectady is my kind of people who they smile at you, and each chance I roam down J Street I stray, bringing me home at Bishop Cafe. One town, they ain't never gonna let you down. It's my kind of town. Schenectady, right here in the Great Northeast. Oh yeah. My kind of town, Schenectady is. Baby, it's my kind of town. Schenectady is. My kind of. Man, those practice shows. And Philip knows what makes you glow. And it's time I leave. Schenectady is. Man, it's tugging at my sleeve. Schenectady is. Aperitivo. Schenectady is. Arthur's historic cafe. Schenectady is. One town that ain't never gonna let you down, never. It's my kind of town. Schenectady, 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 yeah. My kind of town. Schenectady, right here. Thank you. Okay, this next song I'm going to do, I love this song. It's from Sinatra's comeback album in 1972. And it's a song that actually epitomizes why we're here today. We're here with a winner, Mr. Joe Kelleher. I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to aspire to do exactly what he's going to do to make this area a better place. It's what everyone here today is for supporting this guy. You're all winners.
You'll be there, huh? You'll be listen, you gotta come over. And you're gonna be at that picnic, right?
Here's to the winners. Lift up your glasses. Oh yeah, toast Arthur's. Here's to the glory still to be. Here's to those battles wherever they are, to give the best you can give, then give just a little bit more. That's what Joe's gonna do. Here's to those heroes, man, those ones who move mountains. Here's to the miracles they make us see. Here's to the brothers. Here's to all people. Here's to the winners. All of us can be. If you're a winner, if you're following Joe, I'll tell you, can't go wrong. To the young men and women over at Clayton, so we can do what we're doing right here today, the veterans. God bless them all. Here's to those heroes and those ones who move mountains. Here's to those miracles they make us see. Here's to the heroes. Here's to all people. Here's to the winners. All of us can be. We can be. Your winners here today. God bless you. Okay, now I'm very proud and honored to introduce this next performer. She's been a very close friend of mine. She sings at all the fundraisers that I do, and she's not getting paid millions of dollars for it either. Because I've definitely cut her in if that was the case. But she loves to sing, she's inspirational, and she puts her heart out there to the public. I very affectionately call her Schenectady's dynamic diva. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Miss Donna Williams.
Hi everybody, how y'all doing on this beautiful day? Let's hear it for Joe back there. Didn't you do a great job? Don't worry, my allergies have been killing me and I took like a triple dose, so if I get really loopy, most of you people have heard me sing before, but if I like forget the words or whatever, just blame it on allergies. Is it contagious? Band's always slow. Kick up one of these things. Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you? Am I blue? You would be too if each plan with a man just fell through. Was it time I was his only one? Now he's gone and we're through. Am I blue?
I love it when you ooh that song. That's fantastic. My favorite part of it.
I was going to play Abdul at the end.
You're going, now's the time to go.
Believe me, you don't want me dancing, believe me.
Your brother's not here, I should sing a song for him. I don't know, have to sing something else. Kind of light on your eyes, so.
No, we're domestic violence.
But you had such persistence, you are down on resistance. I fell as was swell. You're my big and brave and handsome Romeo. How I want you, I'll never know. It's not that you're attractive, but oh, my heart grew active when you came into view. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall in so much emotion. Could you care for a funny cottage? We could share the world with pardon my much, 'cause I've got a crush, my baby, on you. I'm just gonna warn you when you sat there, you're gonna get a victim. That's what I'm in, so I like L'Oreal, but I'm not a crush on her.
Well, thanks, I appreciate that, Dominic. I
Well,
like
you're
you
first.
too. I like you too, but you know,
I'm gonna spread the love here, share the love here.
Hope you got a lot to go around, girl.
I don't think that's a problem.
Could you care for a pudding cottage? Thank you. And to pick it up a little, I love doing the big band stuff. People know me, I do a lot of country, I do a lot of rowdy songs, but I love having a great audience where I can do some classics. But we're going to pick it up this time.
Because this lady sounds fabulous, guys.
Yeah,
I hope I can get the same kind of allergy reaction she's got today, because she sounds fabulous.
I like this right
You
now.
only get better and better, my love. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been put down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, he always breaks my heart in two. Happens every time. I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? Any Linda Ronstadt fans out here? That's me too. When I find a new man that I want for mine, it always breaks my heart in two. Happens every time. Oh, I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Fabulous. Can I have some of those medication you're taking, please? You know how much it is. Okay, I'm hoping, I know Joe's busy back there, shaking hands and holding, kissing babies, all that kind of stuff. But I'd be really happy if you would like to come up and do a song for me, maybe? Let me tell you, I love his political aspirations and views, but I'm telling you people, you ain't heard nothing yet. This guy is Mr. Blue Blade reincarnated. I don't care. It's very good. And we're going to get him up here to do. He's also a very accomplished singer in his own right. Mr. Joe's been in many vocal competitions. Probably won everything that I can think of. And it's an honor to have him here. And thank you, Joe, for. I hope I didn't spray this on you, did I?
No,
Yeah, he knew it was coming. He's very humble too, by the way.
no, I expected this, Joe. Thank you. Joe talked to me and asked me if I would sing, and I would want to put this on the piano there, so let me just set this down over here. Hi, L'Oreal, how are you?
Hey.
Good to see you.
You look good.
I'm so happy to see such a wise guy. And
Why else do you like me?
and Mohammed is here. Thank you so much for coming out, Mohammed.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. But if I'm not mistaken, we doing that one Buble tune that we were talking about there? Is that the? Yes. So it was interesting that that Joe picked this, because when I did live in Pennsylvania, and I was down there for 10 years, moved back here in 2009. I worked for a television station. It was WFMZ-TV in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And I was one of their on-air traffic reporters. I did the radio, television and radio. And now, as Joe mentioned earlier, and my wife mentioned as well, I have a television show of my own right here on SAC TV, www.sacc.tv, and it's called Schenectady Online with Joe Kelleher. But going back to Pennsylvania for just a moment, I had an opportunity to audition for a competition, and they call it the Lehigh Valley Idol Competition. And I don't know why, but they put me in the senior division. I do gray hair? I guess I do. Because my wife's taking pictures of my gray hair and says, "See, you have gray hair."
Sun bleach. Sun bleach.
Sun bleach, that's what it is, yes.
I don't laugh.
Okay.
But as my wife says, and many other people have said, well, on a woman it makes her look old, but on a man it make him look distinguished. So you know what? I took the senior division title on that one, and I did it by singing this song right here by Mr. Michael Bublé, and it's called "Save the Last Dance for Me." And is Richard here because he hasn't heard me sing yet?
Here I am.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There's Richard. He's hiding along with the rest of the crew. Now you can dance, every dance with the guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. Don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never ever let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. Don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Yeah, the boys are playing a good show tonight, Joe.
Fantastic. Yes, sir.
Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. So don't forget who's taking you home, or in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Ooh, baby, won't you save the last dance for me? Ooh, you made a promise that you'd save the last dance for me. Save the last dance, the very last dance for me. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Mr. Joe Sinatra.
This guy does it all, I'm telling you. He's got his own entourage up there dancing. And by the way, the area's blonde-tastic. Beautiful ladies. And they're all over the Tri-Cities, so you'll never know where you're going to see them dancing. Beautiful ladies. Thank you, Joe. And Joe's going to be back later. I got another surprise song he's going to do. I'm sure he'll love that. He'll have no problem with it. But before I go any further, Joe did mention his fantastic show on SACCTV. I know I should say it more. I'm very appreciative of a young lady who's taping this for us today, Shelly Hamill. Thank you so much, Shelly. She has, what am I going to say? She has heard herself giving up the afternoon. She's heard a great guy here. She's going to hear some great entertainment. Shelly, thank you so much for all the shows that you have helped me with and help people in this area with. You're a very hard worker with SACCTV. Thank you again. Okay, now, from one beautiful lady to another, we have another lady that the Stockade, I think, is very proud of. She has a paper in the Stockade area called The Spy, I believe, okay? And you can read about all kinds of what dog's going to bite you if you go near the garbage can. I love the stories in there. You never know what you're going to see. Black bears come in the area. You never know what's going to happen. But my last show, I want to apologize to her because this is a song that she worked very hard with. And it was such a crazy, great evening that I kind of overran a little too late, so I had to shorten it up. But she's going to come up here. First of all, I'd like to introduce you to Sylvie Ryder. Come on up here, Ryder. And I will let her introduce herself again and the song she's going to do. Thank you so much, Sylvie.
Thank you, Joe. Always wonderful to be part of Joe's shows. He is so full of love, and he makes all of us feel so comfortable in singing. So I'm very grateful to you, Joe. This next song is a song I've really liked for a long time. It's a Carly Simon song. Do we have any Carly Simon fans here? Okay, all right. And my favorite is Loving You's the Right Thing to Do. I just love that song. So, you know, when I learn this song, I'm in a jam. Oh, it's starting already. You thought I was done. I got a little overwhelmed here. When I learn a song, I don't know some of the singers out there, but I go to Google, and I'm in a jazz band that we do like 40s and 50s, 60s songs. And when I'm learning a song, I'll see how Ella Fitzgerald sings it, and Billie Holiday, and Frankie Sinatra, and various people, and then I kind of come up with how I'd like to sing it. So I did listen to Carly a few times, and I hope you like my rendition of it. There's nothing you can do to turn me away, nothing anyone can say. You're with me now, and as long as you stay, loving you's the right thing to do. Loving you's the right thing. Oh, I know you've had some bad luck with ladies before.
loving you is definitely the right thing to do, my love. Believe me. But don't run away, because now, you just heard this beautiful angel say, she's all in white today, which I love. Now you got some bum who's going to join this next song. I hope
Oh, I'm gonna love
it
it.
doesn't bring you down too much from where you are, where you should be. Beautiful lady. She just sang a Carly Simon song about loving is the right thing to do. But there was another song that was done just a little bit ago. It's a song of unrequited love. Probably some of us, maybe all of us, have been there. It's a funny time in your life when your hopes and aspirations, you're so excited that you come down a little. And it's a song that I always loved. It was done by Barbara Streisand and Neil Diamond. And we're going to attempt to bring some memories back, hopefully good memories, and hope you like the song. You don't send me flowers.
Thank you, Jim.
You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs.
You hardly talk to me anymore, but I come through the door at the end of the day.
I remember when you couldn't wait to love me. You used to hate to leave me. Now after loving me late at night,
Well, it's good for you, babe, and you're feeling alright.
well, you just roll over and turn out the light. And you don't bring me flowers anymore.
Used to be so natural,
Used to be
talk about forever, but used to be's don't come anymore. They just lie on the floor till we sweep them away.
And baby, I remember all the things you taught me.
I learned how to laugh, and I learned how to cry.
Well, I learned how to love, and I learned how to lie.
So you think I could learn
So you
how to tell you
how to tell you don't bring me flowers anymore.
Well, you think I could learn how to tell you goodbye? 'Cause you don't say you need me.
You don't sing me love songs.
You don't bring me flowers anymore. She makes it so easy. She says so. I gotta keep an eye on my band members, you know, they always get ahead of me here. Usually, I don't know what the problem is today, you know, usually at play cafes, there's no alcohol there, but sometimes they go a little crazy. Just excuse me for a second, I have to check with the master of ceremony here. Okay, I like this part of my show. If he's not cooking, I'm going to ask our beloved host, gracious host, Mr. Richard Jeunesse, to come up here and dazzle you. He plays with the Dave Kitchen Jazz, a great local group, a lot of musicians from this area, going way back, but not real far back, Richard. Just a little bit back. He's actually a young guy. I don't know, he just was legal yesterday. But anyway, he is going to come up and do a couple songs. You know, he always likes to steal my stuff. He loves Sinatra, but you know, what's Sinatra love about Sinatra? Sinatra had the biggest songbook of the 20th century. There's no way anybody could do any music and he didn't have some right to it. So Richard, you never have to worry about doing any of my stuff. I still love you. Ladies and gentlemen, your great host here, the Sake Richard Jeunesse.
Thank you, Joe. I'm going to debut a couple of new Sinatra songs that I haven't sung before. The first one is Witchcraft, which is a song about romance, but there's a line in there that I want to go over with you. It's that sly come hither stare. A strange line. What does that mean anyways? We all know what the word hither means, right? What does hither mean?
Here.
Here. Come hither. That sly come hither stare that the woman gives the man when she's trying to seduce him. I'm going to try to imitate that stare.
I know somebody who has it down to a T.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Witchcraft. Your fingers through my hair, that sly come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good will common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient itch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. It's who's there, baby, yes. Play a sang. Oh, it's witchcraft, that crazy witchcraft. And although I know it's simply taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with where you're leading me to. It's such an ancient itch, but one I never switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. Oh, it's witchcraft, crazy witchcraft, witchcraft. Thank you. One more Sinatra song for you, another new one for me, called Come Fly Away. Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in Far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's cruise up in the blue. Once we get us up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once we get us up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together weather-wise. It's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, come fly with me, come fly with me, let's fly away. Right. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you.
Did I tell you? And I like the hat. Sinatra always loved his hat, the man in his hat. Wow. We're going to take a short little refrain right now, ladies and gentlemen. 4 or 5 minutes, so please look at all the beautiful items in the store here. This is a true market and cafe, so there's food, there's some fantastic products in here. So take a while just to really mount around and browse and have fun. I want to say hi to Joe. You know, I was trying to get his attention the other day, but he's over there madly kissing his wife. I mean, the nerve of this guy. No, I still love him. I still love him. So take a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. It was one of the few duets, I believe it was on the Billboard charts for 6 weeks straight. You never hear that happen before. Linda, thank you so much for doing this with me. And there is your mic, my love.
We'll give it a try here.
This is your first time doing it. I haven't heard it yet. So. I have. Yeah, I love you too, Muhammad. Thank you. That's it. I don't need help.
Here we go with something stupid, I like to call it. I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. I'll keep an eye on that. And afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two, maybe 3. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I can see in your eyes that you despise the same old lies you heard the night before. And though it's just a line to you, for me it's true, it never seemed so right before. I practice every day to find some clever lines to say to make this meaning come true. Then I think I'll wait until the evening gets late and I'm alone with you. Your perfume fills my head, the stars get then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love this part. Dance with this beautiful lady. Oh my God. Little kid, yo. Wow.
She's going home with me.
Thank you so much.
Save the last kiss for him.
Just try not to step on that beautiful toes, lady. Here we go. Time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the nights so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. 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 So proud of what I did this fall. Big man in you. Linda could be the first lady. You never know. You never know. Never give up. Shoot for the peaks, right, Joe?
That's right.
And that's what counts.
Linda's already my first lady, so she tells me every day. She's Linda, my beautiful wife, is very humble, and she does things without asking for anything in return. She really gives her heart and her soul. I'm blessed to have her in my life, and I'm blessed that she is supporting me in this race, because I would love to see more and more people and have her introduce me to more and more of her friends like she does every day, and let them know our story. And a quick story, because this is one of the songs that I sang when Linda and I first met. When Linda and I first met, I was DJing a benefit for Parents Without Partners up at the Good Times Lakeview Restaurant in Bolson Lake. And it was a benefit that they were doing called, what was Ben Howard, you were there, what's the benefit that they called? Oh, the Find Your Valentine Party, that's what it is. So they did the Find Your Valentine Party. It was put a positive spin on an event for singles, whether a single parent or just single, to go out and find someone special. And so Linda and I had a mutual friend that brought us together there, brought her out to see me and introduced me to her. And she says she's still my friend too. So Linda and I first met, and I made the mistake of putting my arm around the small of her back and touching her arm. I was bold and fresh. Okay? I was bold and fresh. Well, wait, Joe, but she wound up marrying me, so it wanted to be a good thing, okay? So I'm paying for it for the rest of my life. That's not a bad thing, really. It's okay. It's okay. But here it was, just about 2.5 years after we met, that we got married in the exact same place that we met, in front of a Hearthstone fireplace overlooking Boston Lake. And some of our very closest and dearest friends were there along with our family. Isn't that right, Donnelly? So we had some wonderful people there, and we had nothing but blessed days and spending time with absolutely wonderful friends and people like Richard Genest here that we now met. We're hosting a great event tonight. And my children and my mom, who couldn't be here at this point, but they send their best regards, and they're hoping to meet all of you at one of the many events that are coming up in the future. In fact, next weekend on Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm holding my very first fundraiser of the season. That's on July 27th in the Rose Garden. It's called Just Desserts. Our very dear friend Philip Bowden, who is a chef and has served on cruise ships and served in resorts all over the country, He's just moved back to the Schenectady area from San Francisco. He's going to be making some absolutely wonderful desserts, and that's a $15 contribution we're asking for that in Schenectady's beautiful Central Park. A couple of other folks, including one of my wife's very dearest friends, Leela, and our one, the only Miss Amazing Grace, who's going to be making something to this year. She made those cookies that we devoured earlier. She told Joe that he could bring home any cookies that were left over, and yeah, well, sorry, Joe, and they were just too darn good. They were very good. And then the following week, the first Sunday in August, we're having a fundraiser over at the American Legion Post, which, as Linda mentioned earlier, is the only American Legion home left here in the county of Schenectady. It's just over the border in Niskayuna, and that's on 1809 Union Street. I'm proud to say that I'm the new commander there. It's a pleasure and an honor to serve our veterans, not only from when I served during Lebanon and Panama, but veterans who are still with us from World War II, from Korea, from Vietnam, from Afghanistan, from Iraq, and from many, many, many of the wars who served and protect our country. So thank you to all of our veterans. It is an honor and privilege to have served with you, and it's an honor to continue to serve you, our veterans, and let's give them a round of applause, because they gave us this country, and they are the reason that we are here today, and the reason that we, from all the way back in the Revolutionary War, the reason that we have the liberties and the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence that we follow and lead today. Some great entertainment in the house here tonight. Don't we have some?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to continue that entertainment. As I walked by Sylvia there, she said, "Sing." I got her. Sing. So, you've all heard Motown. Motown is some of my favorite music that I love to sing and I love to listen to. And this song I learned from a couple friends of mine, Mike and Johnny, who are going to be doing the DJ and karaoke stuff at the Big Rose fundraiser that I'm having on the 3rd. They're providing some great entertainment there. And this is a song by the Temptations, and it's called My Girl. Yes, that would be you, wife. She resembles everyone. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, I've got so much honey, the bees and the bees. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. Got some wonderful cheer dancers there. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Ooh, yeah. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. came and walked in the door here, Joe. Didn't I now? So, you know what? I'm going to hand the microphone back over to my very dear friend, and he's been supportive of me ever since the day that we met. You know him, you love him. He's been a part of the city for a very, very long time, and I'm honored that he's doing this entertainment for me tonight, and I'm honored to call him my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Sinatra.
There he is, in the flesh, the next councilman is Schenectady. And what word from there? And again, I'm very honored that he had me do this tonight to MC him. There are also some other fantastic people in here. My good friend Nick Barber sitting right over there. Nick has been one of my closest friends. He's done so much for the city. He's still doing stuff for the city. I don't know when he's going to retire, but that's the kind of guy he is. Good to see you, Nick. I love you, brother.
He helps everybody. He helps everybody. He helps everybody.
Come on, stand up.
He helps.
Mr. Nick Barber. Mr. Nick Barber. Okay. Also,
Good man.
another blessed lady has just entered the room, and I've always loved this lady. We've done some shows together. I am the Sinatra, she's my Ava. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Carla Page, right here. Right here. And I was the Sport Cafe. Oh, I love this lady. Come on up, my sweetie. I love this lady. She is one of the most blessed ladies that I know. It's all about helping people. Serving is everything. And what a better way to do it than with music. One of the best ways to communicate to other people's feelings. So I'm going to ask her if she would do a song for me. And ladies and gentlemen, if I get my band and get it together over here, you know the way they are. But something a little cranky, but I'm going to try to get the song that she's going to do for you. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, and I'll stop babbling. Just Carla Page.
For all week, just singing every day, all day, and I really wanted to come to this because, you know, I like Joe and his wife. I like them. And here's what it's about. It's about if we can help him get in, why not, right? Let's try, okay? Let's try. So that's, oh, you're videotaping it? Yes. Hi, Shelley. So anyway, I'm going to do one song and then I have to scoot, but thank you for letting me be here to be a part of this. I mean that. God bless you all, and good luck, Joe. Good luck with all your endeavors, you and your lovely wife.
Thank you.
And the key is to make Schenectady the way it used to be when we were growing up as kids. Yes. That's the key. Thank you, Joe. I'm ready. Okay, so here's my one song I'm going to do. Maybe we'll get somebody to dance off this. Hey, L'Oreal is here? Oh my goodness.
Am I really that small?
The gang's all here. Can we have somebody dancing? Come on. In the still of the night, I held you tight, 'cause I love you so, and
her from the time of the I love this lady. She never stops giving. It was a pleasure seeing her last Friday at the Schenectady Summer Nights on Johnny's patio. Playing out right to the whole city. It was fantastic. She did a great job. We get some more surprises. So don't anybody go away, because you're going to hear a lot here today. We got a small part of our show left over here to support Joe, and we're going to make it worth your while, believe me. And I told Grace that there wouldn't be no cookies left. I hope she put a couple away in her pocketbook for me, but I don't know. But this lady's so beautiful, she'll probably make another batch. And that's the way she is. God bless you, Grace. She's helped me out many, many times, and I'm very appreciative of that. No, I don't, unless I can do it in a microwave, I'm not too good at that.
Go for me. Joe, teach you how to turn the oven on.
What's an oven? I have no idea.
It's that big white thing that sits in your kitchen.
That's what you use to heat yourself. When you get a cold one a day, is that what that is? I thought it was the heater. I don't know what it is. But anyway, this next song, I would not be Joe Sinatra if I didn't do this. I love this song. This song is a song that was dedicated to the best city in the world, New York City. This is for all you Giants fans out there, you Yankee fans. Okay, we got a Yankee or Giant fan over here. Awesome. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the theme song to Yankee Stadium, New York, New York. And we may even get the Bluntastics to come up and do a little high kicking to this. So please feel free, if you want to do that, just don't kick me in the rear end, that's all. Not that I don't need it at times. Sound familiar? Oh yeah. Here we go. Start spreading the news. I am leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes, they are longing to stray right through that very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps. Schenectady right here. And find I'm king of the hill, top of that heap. These little town blues, my God, they're melting away. I will make a brand new start of it. You know, New York, if I can't make it there. I'm gonna make it, baby. Anyway, it's up to you, New York, New York. Great city in the face of the sun. Oh yeah. Here we go. New York, New York. I want to wake up in that city that ain't never gonna sleep and find out ain't number one, top of that list, king of the hill.
Slow down now.
Hey, number one. These little town blues, they are melting away, melting. I am going to make a brand new start of it. You know, New York. Joe Keller's gonna make it, I know that. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York. So Black Plastic, right here, live, awesome. And there's nothing that inspires me more to sing than beautiful ladies throwing them legs around, man. I'm very easy to please. Very, very easy to please. Thanks again for doing that beautiful dance. Wow. Okay, this next song, I hope we have a couple in here that's going to dance to it. This is the First Lady's favorite song. And I think she knows what I'm going to do next. I always do it for her, because she likes it. It's actually one of the most requested songs that Sinatra ever did. A lot of people don't know that. And we're in the heart of it right now, so one thing about, especially this summer, enjoy every second, every day. Don't wish it could go. I hope it stays right through until Easter next year. You know, I know the green people are talking about things melting. I'd rather have summer all year long. If the glaciers melt, I'll buy a boat. It don't make any difference to me. But ladies and gentlemen, here it is, especially for lovely Linda and Joe, the summer one.
Oh, thanks. Supposed to wait for the music.
Oh, yeah.
I hear it already.
Why wait? We got that right there for you. Right? Summer one. That summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. Lingered there, touched your hair, and walked with me. All summer long we sang that song, then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts in, ooh, that summer wind, oh yeah. Like painted kites, those days and nights, man, they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. Then softer than a piper man, one day he calls to you. I lost you too. Oh, that summer wind, but I'm gonna find it. Oh yeah. The autumn wind and that winter wind, man, they've come and gone. Get out of here, wind. Come on, son. And all those days, those lonely days, go on and on. And guess who sighs? He's lullabies through nights that ain't never gonna end. My fickle friend Richard, yeah. Summer wind, I mean that lovingly, you know. Warm, warm summer wind. Can you feel it? I want it to last forever. That summer wind. Right here at Arthur's Cafe. Don't get no better than this. That summer wind. Joe and Linda, I hope you loved it. Beautiful dancers. That summer wind. Right here, let's get these two girls. Yes. over to our gracious host, Mr. Richard Janess, who's probably going to lambast me for the last comment I made, but that's all right. It won't be the first time or last time. Ladies and gentlemen, Richie G.
Thank you. I just wanted to put in a plug for my band. I'm in a band called Kitchen Jazz, and Sylvie Breiber here is in the band also. And I forgot to say when I was up earlier, we'll be performing this Friday night right here at 7 o'clock. So please come. That's July 25th. Kitchen Jazz. Okay, great.
Thank you. Let's hear it again for Richard. Beautiful place he's got here. And we're sitting up the room. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting Joe. But the sun stays up at 9 o'clock. You got a lot of time to do everything else. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now I'm going to liven the place up here. I have Schenectady's dynamic diva is going to come up and wow us, man. I'm telling you. Miss Donna Lee.
Thank you, Jerry. Richard, you're not doing any more?
I did 2 songs, that's enough.
You did a great job. Looking forward to more. There, you start that band. Chatting with the band here. You never know what that band's going to do to me.
You never
You never know.
Be ready for anything.
As long as it's not rap.
Check out that. I concur with that.
Whenever I'm with him, something inside starts to burn, and I'm filled with desire. Could it be the devil in me, or is this the way love's supposed to be? Like a heat wave, burning in my heart, can't keep from crying, tear me apart. Whenever he calls my name, soft, low, sweet and plain, I feel, yeah, yeah, oh, I feel love burning flame. Has high blood pressure got a hold on me, or is this the way love's supposed to be? Like a heat wave, burning in my heart, I can't keep from crying, tearing me apart. Sometimes I stare into space, tears all over my face. I can't explain it, don't understand it. I ain't never felt like this before. Has that funny feeling got me amazed? I don't know what to do. My head's in a daze, like a heat wave, burning in my heart. Can't keep from crying, tearing me apart. Yeah, 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 oh, yeah, 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 oh. Don't pass up this chance. This time it's true romance. Heat wave, heat wave.
Hopefully the band behaves. I can't remember what I'm doing next, but I'm doing something. Hope you like it, whatever it is. Yes. Garona Linda runs that thing. We got one more by her. Pretty little ballad.
Are you ready
I am
to
ready.
name that tune?
Yep. I'll buy you a drink. Ginger ale. I feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on the bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on the bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. Where those fishing boats, where their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Wanna see my baby again. Wanna be with some of my friends. Maybe I'll be better again on the bayou. Save a nickel, save a dime, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on the bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats, where their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. A little cha-cha. Change it up a little, do a little oldies, a classic from the Shirelles, or we do Lazy Beats?
I'm gonna fool you. I had my band practice them up for you. I hope it comes out good for you, Natalie. This is a new song I've been doing on the side for you. You're gonna love it. Track 9. Remember track 9?
Oh, track 9.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
track
talking
9.
about.
Right.
Yeah.
This wasn't on the plan, but I had a request for it. It's a new country song I'm working on, so I'll probably be fudging half the words, but it doesn't matter.
I make them up all the time, Natalie. Don't feel bad. You ready?
You're gonna love this. This is such a fun song.
It's coming. I can feel it's coming now.
Yep, being slow. Gotta give a little Geritol like that. Yeah.
How's my banjo, guys? Huh? I love that song. That's the first time I ever heard you do it. Wow. Fantastic. Okay. Now, we're getting toward the end of our thing here to do, Joe, but even after it ends, if Joe's around, please feel free to sit around and shoot the ball with him. He loves to talk to everybody. He's going to come up again before we're out of here. But before I do that, there's another young lady who's in the audience today. She's a very, very good friend of mine. Her name is L'Oreal, and I don't know, she's been a finalist in country karaoke, I believe, L'Oreal. Country Idol at the Racino. But I've heard this lady sing when I used to do karaoke all over the place, and she's one of the finest singers that you're going to hear. You're very honored to hear this young lady today. She's got a very, very good voice, and she's going to come up here and dazzle you with a beautiful song. L'Oreal, my love. You want to say anything, my love?
I got asked to do this last minute. Surprise. No, you know what? Honestly, whether it was last minute or whether it's planned, I've had the honor and pleasure and privilege of knowing Joe Kelleher and Linda for a few years now. In fact, I was quite pleasantly surprised on Memorial Day weekend. Joe, you'll know what I'm talking about. I took part in a Memorial Day sundown ceremony in the town of Florida, New York. And my father rides a motorcycle, as does my stepmother. They both have their own, thank God. She has hers, he has his. Beautiful. Which means I can still ride with them, just not with her. So I'm on the back of my father's bike, and all of a sudden I hear this voice. He comes over and says, "Hey, L'Oreal, it's Joe." And I'm going, Joe? Joe who? He says, "Joe Kelleher." I go, "Sure, don't tell me you're involved in this too. You know, it might have been nice if I knew I was going to have friends and family from Schenectady coming up for this." But it was a beautiful ceremony. And it was my second year of taking part in this ceremony and being asked to perform the national anthem for this. And it was truly an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege to be a part of this with Joe and Linda and Nick Barber and a few other people who were there from Schenectady that I had no clue were going to be there. But I am so incredibly proud of Joe, and he's got my vote, certainly, for city council. You can make it change, my friend.
Thank you,
L'Oreal, I knew you had something to say, and I love it when you talk. Thank you so much. That's very nice words that you gave for Joe. That's what we're here for today. Now get ready, everybody. We're in for a treat. Here we go.
Let's just go and remember the lyrics.
I make a lot of mine up, L'Oreal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but you can think a little faster than I can right now.
Hearts beat fast, colors in promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer, Would you for 1,000 more? Talk about I would find you. Time is brought unto me. I love you for 1,000 years. Loved you for 1,000 more.
So glad that you decided to sing. The woman who's blessed this world with unbelievable talent, and I'm so happy she's agreed to share with us here tonight. Honoring a beautiful man over there, beautiful songs, and beautiful Sunday afternoon. Thank you, L'Oreal. Let's hear one more time. Okay, man, how do you follow up after listening to that? That was beautiful. I know a lot of songs that my older boy Joey does, and I can't wait to sing with him again. Always makes his old man cry, and I think I had a tear in my eye listening to that song. It was just beautiful. But I would like to call up my good friend Sylvie again. Let me talk to her for a second. As usual, I get brain farts all the time. I thought we did this already, but we did not. Thank God, because I can't wait to do this with her again. Ladies and gentlemen, Sylvie Brider is going to come.
Hello,
I love singing with this lady, I'm telling you. I usually get nervous doing duets. I'm not a duet person. I love doing it with you.
I do too, Joe.
I've done some with Donna Lee over there. She's another very, very easy person to sing with, believe me. This next song, I think, is one of the most inspirational songs that I ever heard Old Blue Eyes do. He did it solo many times. This song, Duet, you're going to hear tonight, was actually done with Celine Dion. It was done after Sinatra's death. And the way they put this together, it's going to bring a lot of memories back to you. About the only way to do anything in your life, you do it all the way.
When somebody loves you, he's no good unless he loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you all the way.
Taller than that tallest tree is, that's how it's gotta feel. Deeper than that deep blue sea is, that's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless he needs you.
All the way
Through the good old years and for all those in between years, they become what made Thank you, Shirley. God bless you. Stockade bless you, just you bless the stockade, that's guaranteed. Wow.
Another headline on the side.
Okay, I'm going to sing one more tune, and then Joe's going to come up and wish you all well, and hopefully wishes me I win the lottery. I'm hoping he says that. But this is a song Joe brought up today, his love of the veterans. And I can't think, if it wasn't for them, we would not be here today. We'd probably all be speaking German, and God only knows what would happen after that. But I think we owe a lot to them, the ones that have given the ultimate goal. You know what, they're still over there now, the young women and guys over there fighting and keeping us safe over here. It's a crazy world out there, there's a lot of strife going on. But if it's not for them doing what they're doing, God only knows what would happen with us. But this is a song, I don't do this a lot, but this is a song about America. And I'm going to try to do this the best I can, and I hope it gives you a good feeling of country, pride, and the flag. It's called the American Medley. Thanks for being patient with me. God and country, that's what it's all about. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling now finished well the grapes of wrath restored. He hath closed that faithful lightning from his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching home. Oh yeah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Just want to thank everybody again for being here. Mr. Joe Kelleher, you'd love to welcome. I understand because he epitomizes what is important: your faith, your family, your country. That's what it's all about. Very easy things to do. This guy does it very good. And I'm very proud to call him my friend. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for having me here today. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, why we're full. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless us all. To the oceans, while we're full. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet I thought I was almost going to pass out. That last note kind of takes the breath right out of me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, thanks for being here. I give you Joe Kelleher.
Thank you, Joe. I can't thank each and every one of you enough for being here to support me in this kickoff campaign for the 2014 City Council race. It is an honor and a privilege to have been chosen and endorsed by the parties that I've been endorsed by. I've got the endorsements from the Republican Party, the Alliance Party, the Libertarian Party. But this job is not about party politics. This job is about doing the right thing for our city. This is our city, and it's our turn and our time to take it back into our possession and make it the great city that we all know that it can be. Thank you. There's one person here that I really want to thank, and I need to have her by my side. Ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful wife, Linda. Without my wife's love and support, I could not make this happen. And I told her that time and time again, haven't I? I said, I can't do this without you. Without her behind me, I can't do this. There's no possible way, because I have to have her buy-in. And she loves this city so much that she's given up mounds of time for me to dedicate myself to it and do what's right for the city. And I can't thank you enough, baby. I want to thank Joe Sinatra for coming out here and doing this fantastic job with me.